everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. This is the Oracle card read for the week of August 29th through the September 4th. Lord Jesus, why am I struggling? I've said these all this whole time while I was doing the weekly reads. However, guys, welcome. Big hugs, thank yous, and so much for joining me with this. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope everything is going wonderful for y'all. And if you are experiencing a rough time, I pray that you get hope and strength, okay? Because everything can't be perfect all the time, right? So, guys, just like you struggle, I struggle too. So I totally understand more than you guys know. So let's see what the Oracle has for us. So before we get started, sorry I keep moving the camera. Before we get started, we have before us the cherubs, okay? And like I always say, they're always with me. I love them because they represent all four signs: air, fire, water, and earth. Let me see if I can make it brighter. And I can. All right. And basically what they have for us is some energy. And the energy that we're going to pick up on is the air signs are all about communication, fire is all about action, water is all about love, purification, cleansing, and then the earth is all about being grounded. And we will be using the Native Spirit by Denise Lynn. And these are oracle cards, guys. And this is for all signs. It doesn't have to be specific to any one sign. This is just energy for this week coming up. Some inspiration to get through, because some of my weekly reads weren't rainbows and sunshine. Sorry, water signs. Please forgive me. And let's see what we have for us today. So let's see what the Cherub of Arrows has. That card sticking out. I have the Spirit of Fire. I love fire. Song of the Wild for our action. Wild. What does the Cherub of Cups have for us? The Eagle Medicine. That one came out for one of my other ones. And what is this sticking out? The Trickster. Mr. Trickster. You know, the first time I saw this Trickster card, I was doing a reading for my friend. And I came out as a trickster for her. And I was like, what the hell? I am not a trickster. But then when I read it, I was like, holy moly, I am the trickster. And you know what? We're just going to add an extra card in for fun. The overall energy of this is offerings. So let's see what the Oracle has for us this week. So for our communication style, our thoughts, our thinking, we're the Spirit of Fire. We're going to be burning it up. Okay, so every time I think of the word burn it up, I always think of Sean Paul. I don't know why, but it's like I used to teach cycling, spin classes. I used to teach spin classes a couple years ago, and I used to do this burning it up song, and I just remember cycling, and I would get up on, oh yeah, it was crazy. It was a mad class. I loved it so much. I hope you guys can see pretty well. Okay, Spirit of Fire. Before I get on to my own little stories, telling y'all all my business, huh? Spirit of Fire, Spirit of Fire. Just look at it for a second. And let's go. Transformation. Take risks. Face your fears. Break out of old patterns and conventions. How fitting, guys, because we have what? The Mercury Retrograde. It's going to kind of shake us up and make us look at things and make us look at ourselves a little bit closer, all right? Try something new and change your routines and habits. Reach out in new directions. The Thunderbird is rising in you. Out of the ashes comes new growth and new beginnings. All right. So this invites you to take some risk and face your fears. Interesting. Okay. Every time you change an old habit, even changing to a different breakfast food, it helps you to begin to step out of a limiting definition of the self. Purification by fire creates transformation. Take care to keep your energy in balance. Fire that burns too brightly burns out, but fire that lets to smolder dies. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to think about, basically, is that we have to work with our energy, all right? I'm going to try to get this camera right, damn it. We have to work with our energy that we got going on. Basically, the Spirit of Fire is telling you that if you start off this week fucking burning down the house and shit, you're going to be tired by come Wednesday because you're pushing too hard. Yes, try something new. Yes, venture out. Yes, try new things. But don't try everything new at once. Do it in segments. Do it, burn slowly, okay, my friend? Burn it slowly. Now, the Carib of Wands is telling us about the Song of the Wild. And I think we pulled this card before last week. The Song of the Wild is all about new things that are waiting for us, new horizons. The eagle medicine is covering that up. Let me move that over a little bit. All right, you see that rainbow in the background? That's a promise of a new day. I was about to say a bad word, guys. I'm trying to hold it off. God help me here. I consider curse words to be sentence enhancers because they create life in my sentences. So, for example, if I say I'm having a bad day, you're like, oh, she's having a bad day. But if I say I'm having a fucking bad day, you'll know how bad it is. Now, if I say this sandwich is good, you'll be like, all right, the sandwich is all right. But if I say this sandwich is fucking good, then you're really going to know how good it is. Sorry, that's just the way I speak, all right? This is answer the call of the wild and step out of your comfort zone. So there's two things already telling us to step out of our comfort zone, right? This week, expand beyond your limitations and boundaries. Maybe it's time to take a journey or try something new. Damn it to hell, I think we need to try something new. What do you think? So we're entering into a spirit of expansion and we're going beyond our limitations. Both speak of our limitations. Both of the things are telling us that it's time for us to push ahead and move forward and try new things. Okay, this is about going to new places. So first one is thinking new things. This one's talking about going there, all right? So I want you to think for a minute about your week that's coming ahead. What's something new that you can do? And I would like to do this in a self-care kind of event. Since, for example, we are going through Mercury Retrograde and we need to love ourselves if you've watched that video. What is something you can do to love yourself this week? Okay? Then think of something that you can do to pour love into someone else. And just keep it balanced, okay? Because you can't be going out doing all these wonderful things for everybody and not have anything poured back into you. Virgos, happy birthday. But Virgos have a tendency to do that. They'll do for everybody else, but then they feel empty inside because they've done so much for others. So guys, you have to watch your energy. Just like that fire, you have to watch it. Don't let it burn too bright because then everybody wants to stand up against your fire and then no one's there to pick up the ashes, okay? So, now, the Carib of Cups. This is about love. This is about our emotions. We have the eagle medicine. This came up for, I think, air signs this week. So, air signs, if you're watching, this is for you again. Profound connection to the Creator in heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has ability for a higher perspective. So you're going to need courage and stamina. And it's like creating life inside of you. And you're looking for the injustice and you're trying to make them right. That's either the injustice that was done to you or to others, okay? So it's time to face your fears and overcome it. So trying new things is asking you to soar above the problems. And look how beautiful that card is. So guys, there are going to be some issues that come up this week, okay? Fuck it, we don't live in fucking fairy tales, all right? Not everything is going to be perfect. And we have to realize that there's some work to be done. We're here on this earth to do some work. Whether we're standing up for the little guy or shit, we are the little guy and someone's standing up for us. Either way it goes, it's life, guys. And we got to give unto others as we want it given unto us, okay? I kind of feel like sometimes we expect it to be an easy week and we're just like, everything's going to be copacetic and beautiful and every tarot read should be wonderful and pretty. But life isn't always nice. So we have to rise above. We have to soar high. We have to see past what's in front of us. And this card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. So there is going to be some adversity this week, whether it's internal or external, guys. And you're going to have to go above and beyond. You're going to have to try something new. You're going to have to work through the energy. It's kind of funny. Look how we start off the week all on fire and shit. And then by the time we get to fucking maybe Wednesday or Thursday, our asses are cold-hearted, it seems like. So we need to work on that. We don't need to push so much in the very beginning to then only be cold-hearted and feel like, shit, we're out in the cold, okay? Fire, fire, cold, cold. Think about it. There's a message there. So like Spirit of Fire says, you're going to have to watch how you do this week, guys. You can't be like fucking Yosemite, what is that? Yosemite Park, whatever it's called. I can't even think right now. I'm so tired. It's like a forest fire. You can't be a forest fire, guys. You got to be that nice little fire that burns slowly through the night, you know, and everybody loves it because it doesn't burn out. And because it's looking like we're having a burnout. Look at the cards and look at the colors. So the eagle wants you to understand. I like this. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talents. Like for me, that's like all about being grounded. Like, have y'all ever, grounded yourself? Like, I feel my feet on the earth. My butt is in the chair. It's all about the here and now and being present. And what I'm feeling about this card, the way that they're describing this, is like being aware of your gifts and talents. You know, that's your wings. That's what's carrying you. Being aware of the clarity of your eyes. What are you willing to see? You know, are you holding your eye? Are you focusing on the negative? Or are you focusing on everything going against you? Or you're focusing on what's going for you? And the power of your talents. How much work are you willing to put in this week to make things happen for you? Okay. And as you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. And it's telling you, pay attention to soaring above the problems because they're gonna be there. Okay. Face it. It's life, guys. Okay, now the carob of disc is telling us the trickster. So I'm sure you're looking at this like, what the hell? I'm no trickster. But you know what? Look at the picture just for a second. Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It's gonna be a rough week, okay? It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. Once again, try something new. So the concept of the trickster in Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called Heyoka. Sorry if I say that wrong. The trickster is a human called Heyoka. There's a lighthearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things aren't always as they seem. Discernment, guys, it's important. You have to, if an opportunity appears to be too good to be true, it just might be. The wonderful aspect of this card is choosing you, that it offers the opportunity to step out of what you're used to and the way you're perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. Okay, so this is telling me, guys, we are stuck. We are stuck, and the trickster wants us to pull out, okay? So we're trying to solve our problems the same way that we've always solved them. And it's not working. So it's telling you to harness the energy of the eagle, to fly above, to soar, to see it from a different perspective. And it's telling you to be the trickster, that maybe things aren't always as they seem. Maybe you need to take a lighthearted approach to things and not take everything so freaking serious, all right? And I don't know, I'm just getting like, you see how the seasons just changed? It's like beautiful. It's like summer. Then it's kind of like an autumn kind of feel here. And then we go straight up into winter. And winter to me is like, this is the time to hibernate. This is the time to go within yourself. This is the time for you to ask yourself, where are the changes that need to be made? This is Mercury retrograde, guys. Right there, the eagle medicine, the trickster, that's the Mercury retrograde if you think about it. Because it's kind of like a time where you're going to pull back. You know, in the wintertime, I'm sorry if I screamed. You know, in the wintertime, you kind of like sit at home, you do the Netflix and chill kind of thing, and I don't mean like the Netflix and chill X-rated, but like the real true Netflix and chill and eat whatever the fuck you want, you gain your 20 pounds, and then you're like, oh shit, it's summertime. It's almost like you need to do that emotionally. It's time for you to retract a little bit and go within yourself. You need to hermitize. You need to be the hermit for a while, and you need to get your bearings together. You need to change your perspective. If you have a habit of always looking at things in a certain way and only seeing your side of it, you need to try to take a different approach and see another. You might get the answer you're looking for. The overall energy for the week, guys, I added this extra one, is the offerings. And I just really love the way that looks. And this is going to tell us overall what we need to be focusing on. And offerings is all about giving, okay? Because we get, and we don't even realize how much we're getting. The universe is grateful for us. We are a gift to the world. Okay? Feel gratitude for everything in your life, even the things that don't seem perfect. There we go, right there, guys. Appreciation for everything flows through you in great bounty. Cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you, and thus you will be cherished. All right, trickster medicine is telling us things aren't always as they seem. You know what? This bad situation that might have happened or is going to happen, it happened, and it may not be as bad as you think it is, because this is telling you that in everything there should be gratitude. And you're like, no, but look. The rainbow's here, and the rainbow's in the Song of the Wild. So rest assured that there is a rainbow, okay? There is a happy ending. Gratitude was a secret to a joy-filled life. True thankfulness can work like modern-day alchemy in your life, yielding happiness and peace beyond imagination. Find what's good and wonderful in every moment. No matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow. So discover what you're thankful for, even the people and situations you found challenging, and watch the miracles unfold. Guys, life is not easy. It's sometimes we gotta get through it. We gotta truck it. I'm about to say another curse word. We gotta truck through it. We gotta get through this, But I think overall we're gonna be okay. Like, this is. What are you going to focus on this week? I know my readings were a little bit rough this week, but what are you going to focus on? The positive or the negative? It is your choice. It is your decision. It is your life. And it's how you choose to handle things. A lot of times I get some negative feedback about those things. So guys, I want y'all to understand that I'm not telling you not to be upset if something didn't work out in your favor, or to be angry because something didn't work out. I'm saying feel the emotion for what it is, but then offer your gratitude and appreciation. All right, guys, I guess that's my alarm clock telling me it's time to shut it down. So you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully this resonated with you guys. I will keep you in my prayers, and I wish you nothing but the best. Also, don't forget, I have a video read special going on for the Mercury Retrograde, $15 videos. It'll be in the description. Thank you guys. Have a great week.